Alright guys, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Stadium 2, Part 50. We're already at 50, that's crazy. Anyway, let's get right back in with the Challenge Cup here. Second half with the Ultra Ball round. There's 4 more of these freaking videos and be done. Anyway, so I've got a pretty good team looking at it. Let's just take a look though. We've got a Noctowl with Wing Attack. We've got a Pupitar with dual moves. Why can't they just give me Earthquake? Why dig? We've got a pretty good Charmeleon. Venomoth, I guess. I don't know. Pretty bad Lantern. And a pretty bad Blossom. So that's just great. Yeah, so this first guy, I don't really know what to use for him. I guess I'll use this guy and, I don't know, this guy and this guy. We'll see how this goes here with the first battle. Hopefully we can get, 2 or 3 perfect continues off the first guy. This looks like a team that probably is going to be in trouble. So anyway, he's going to lead with Piloswine, leading with Pupitar. He's going to switch out right away. And he's going to go into Mantine, which is great because I totally just used Ancient Power. So that's going to be Stab, and yeah, it's nearly going to KO. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite KO, so that means I'm going to have to switch out because I don't want to take that hit. I want to take a Surf because I know I'm going to die, and I'd like to get a perfect continue, so I'm going to have to do that switch out. Go into Lantern here, take the Surf, or the Hydro Pump. Oh, Waterfall, I'm sorry. So that's going to do no damage. I'm going to predict him switching here and just go for the Water Gun, because I figure he's going to switch back into Piloswine, but he actually doesn't. So that's obviously not going to do jack shit. And he's just going to Waterfall me again for no damage as well. But that kind of sucks that I had to take that extra damage. I thought he would switch out, fearing the electric attack, and it'd be a free switch going into Piloswine, but hey, you know what? Whatever. I like how it gives me Water Gun, though. Like, if it already isn't enough challenge that I have to use random Pokemon, it's going to give me random Pokemon with terrible attacks. Like, why can't I have Waterfall? Or Bubble Beam? Like, it's like a bunch of other attacks. Like, okay, let me just name all the attacks that are better. Okay, so we've got Surf, Hydro Pump, Waterfall, Bubble Beam, Octazooka, which I don't think he can learn. But there's literally like 100, there's like 5 attacks that are better than Water Gun. I don't understand. So all my guys are weak to Earthquake, so I can't really... I'm just going to friggin' stay in because I'm going to lose my Pokemon either way. So I'm not going to get a perfect continue on this one. So yeah. So Lantern, unfortunately, going to go down. Cost me my perfect continue. Oh well. So I'll go into Charmeleon here, just hit him with a Fire Blast, because I can't go for Dragon Rage, otherwise he'll survive. So I'm really going to hope this doesn't miss. And it doesn't, so thank God. And I know his last Pokemon is Piloswine, so this should be decent. I should be able to just Fire Blast it and KO it. And we can get through this first battle. So I am going to be faster, so thank goodness. We are going to hit it, and yeah, it is going to go down in one hit. So that was fairly easy, but not easy enough to the point where I would get a perfect continue. So we'll move on here to the second battle. By the way, if you couldn't tell, I really, really hate the Challenge Cup. Anyway, this next guy is like a poison guy or something. Most of that stuff is weak to rock, though. So, yeah. Go with Noctowl. Noctowl's pretty good. So we'll lead with Charmeleon. He's probably going to be my beast here because he's got that Fire Blast. And with Stab, that thing is up to like 180 power, and that's just crazy. Plus, he's pretty quick, and he's got pretty good special. So that's going to hit very hard, and unfortunately, it is going to be able to survive, and it is going to get that Toxic up on me. But it misses, so that's great. So I'm just going to go for the safe Dragon Rage here, 100% accuracy. That'll take that thing out, no problem. And this is looking good. This is looking good. So its next Pokemon is Ponyta here. And I guess it thinks I don't have anything for it, but somehow this Charmeleon actually has Rock Slide. So it is going to go for Toxic this turn, and yeah, it's still going to hit this time. That kind of sucks. But oh well, nothing we can do about that. We're just going to hit him with the Rock Slide, and that's going to be a solid 2-hit KO, which is sweet. Hopefully it doesn't have Protect or Double Team or anything gay like that, and it has a flinching move. And that's going to hit hard. And 30% chance to flinch, not going to happen. I know last video I had all kinds of flinch hacks, but I actually end up missing with my 90% accuracy Rock Slide. So that kind of sucks, because now he's going to get another chance to flinch me. And the poison does increasing damage now. And he is going to get the flinch this time. So, as you can see, shenanigans everywhere. I'm going to try and survive, though. I don't want to lose Charmeleon yet. I figure he's just going to go for Stomp again so I can switch out into... what's it called? But, you know, that's what happens. I know Pupitar can finish it off with either Earthquake, or not Earthquake, but Dig or Ancient Power. Obviously, I'm going to be able to take that Stomp like a boss. If it goes for Toxic, whatevs. It's going to go for Hypnosis, though. I didn't realize it had Hypnosis. But it misses. Thank freaking goodness. 60% accuracy. Get out of here. That will obviously take down that Ponyta. Fortunately, I don't get the stat raise, but hey, whatever. Now, down to last Pokemon here. It's Piloswine. And, yeah. I'm just going to go for the Ancient Power here. Figure that's going to be, what is that, even damage? I think ground resists it, sadly. But I do get a critical here, and whoa, that does like nothing. And it's going to go for Toxic. But it misses, so thank goodness. And it looks like it gets a Quick Claw proc here. And it does get the poison on me this time. So I'm just going to go for another Ancient Power here, hoping for a stat raise maybe. Fortunately, not going to get that stat raise. I figured Dig will probably be stronger power. At least I think it is. I could be wrong. It might only be 60 in this game. He gets another Quick Claw proc, it looks like. Maybe I was the one who got the Quick Claw proc. And unfortunately, yeah, that's going to bring me down to a point where I'll die from the poison. So that really sucks. That really sucks that Ice Beam did enough damage there. And I don't know if it was me who got the first Quick Claw proc. I don't even know. Either way, I'm just gonna go into Charmeleon, and unfortunately that cost me my perfect continue because of that freaking scumbag. So I'm gonna just go for the Fire Blast here. Hopefully it'll hit. You know, I've already missed one 90% move. And I'm not gonna miss another, even though Fire Blast is 85%, but that's still pretty high. So there we go. Get rid of that guy. I'm not really sure I'm gonna be able to do this with this team. Like, I really don't have, like, aside from Charmeleon, I really don't have, like, a powerhouse I can, like, destroy things. Anyway, now we're going into a Picnicker here. And, she's got a lot of bird Pokemon, it looks like. But that's sweet, because we got Lantern. And, yeah, she's also got a Bug Pokemon, and, Pupitar as well. So we're going to lead with that Lantern. We got the Spark. We're going to lead with Pidgeot. Perhaps the king of all birds. And, yeah. So it's going to be quicker than me. It's going to go for Takedown, and that's going to do a crap ton of damage. So we'll just hit it with a Spark, and that'll do heavy damage, and we get a Paralyze on it, which is pretty sweet, because now I'm going to be able to finish it off without taking any more damage. Spark is pretty good in the sense that it does have 30% chance to Paralyze. Similar to Body Slam. So now, she's going to go to Pharaoh, Pidgeot Jr. Except Pharaoh can actually learn Drill Peck. I'm pretty sure Pidgeot can get it from breeding. Holy crap, Hyper Beam. No, but it missed. Anyway, hopefully we'll get a Paralyze here. That'd be pretty sweet. Unfortunately, we don't. And I'm pretty sure I'll be able to take a Hyper Beam on Pupitar. I don't know if Lantern can take it. And I just want to guarantee that I'll be able to take it. So it's just going to go for Hyper Beam again. And yeah, that's going to be not very effective. But look at that, still did like 60 damage. Anyway, I'm just going to go for the Ancient Power here. Obviously, he's going to have to recharge. And I'm just going to go for the Ancient Power, like I just said. Great commentary. Yay! Anyway, so we take down that Pharaoh, and this is looking good for a perfect continue here. Hopefully he doesn't have Mantine, that'd be really annoying. And it, of course, does have Mantine. So, I'm just going to go back into Lantern. And let Lantern spark it. Because that'll be quad 4. Because Mantine's like Gyarados with the water flying. They should have really, like, in like Gen 4 or 3, they should have like made Gyarados a water dragon type. Because, I mean, they gave Kingdra that. And, I mean, that's what Gyarados was originally supposed to be, was a water dragon. But since there were no dragon attacks, they thought that that would be too OP. So they changed it at the last second from his dragon being his second type to flying. And of course, you know, that means that Gyarados, if it ever sees lightning, it's just gonna flop over. So he hits like all 3 times with Hydro Pump, and yeah. Luckily it does not KO Lantern, he is a beast, and yeah, we are gonna get a perfect continue on this, so that is pretty sweet. And hopefully we can get through this last trainer here. It'd be nice to get at least one more perfect continue off the first 4. But this is the little mini boss. 4th and 8th trainers are a step above the rest. So we'll see what this guy's got. It's a guitarist. And see, he's got a random team there. So it looks like he's got a lot of things that are weak to Charmeleon. It looks like Pupitar can handle some of that, and I guess Blossom is going to have to come into play here, because I don't think I have anything else for that Lantern. So that's what we're going to do. And things. Just ignore those sounds. It's me fiddling with things. Anyway, so we're going to leave with Charmeleon. Hopefully he won't use Lantern. That'd be really annoying. And the first Pokemon he sends out is Lantern. Fantastic. So I'm going to go into Blossom then to take a water attack. I don't get it, like, they always use the one Pokemon that's, like, incredibly OP against my team. And it's just going to go for a Thunder Wave, so that really sucks that I don't know if it predicted the switch or something. I don't even know. Anyway, that blows. But I do have the Giga Drain, so... And of course he's going to switch out now, so it's a great freaking play on his part, I guess. Sometimes I don't know about the computers. Like, do they know ahead of time what's going to happen? Because it seems like it sometimes. It really does seem like it. That Giga Drain obviously not going to do anything to that Venomoth. So, let me just look at my attacks here. I don't even have any attacks, so I've got to freaking cancel, go back out into Pupitar. I'll go into Pupitar here to take whatever attack this wants to do. It really sucks that I'm paralyzed now, because that's just going to be a pain in a place I would not like to describe, because that thing is... I really need it to not be paralyzed. Anyway, it's going to go for Sludge Bomb, and that's not going to do anything to Pupitar. So I am going to be able to... I don't know if I want to go for Curse. No, I'm just going to go for the Ancient Power here. And it looks like he's going to switch out. No, he's going to definitely take in Sunlight. So we are going to hit it with the Ancient Power. That's going to do some heavy damage. Unfortunately, I don't get the stat raise. So I'm going to have to switch out to take this... freaking Solar Beam. I'm going to go into Charmeleon, because I figure Charmeleon is not going to be able to do much against Lantern, and that's the real threat right now, is that Lantern. So I'm just going to take the Solar Beam on Charmeleon. Obviously, that's going to do very little damage. So I am going to go for the Fire Blast. Let's just go for Fire Blast. No reason to outpredict anything. He's just going to go for Sludge Bomb. And that's going to do heavy damage. So I really need this to hit. And we're going to get a critical on it. That does not matter. It would have died anyway. So the next Pokemon, like he says, needs to be prepared. He's going to go into Lantern. And I'm kind of scared here because I know... Well, I still have Dig for that Magnet. I'm just going to go for the Swagger. I'm not going to switch out here because I figure he might... But of course I miss. Of course I miss. Of course I do. 90% accuracy. It's never going to hit. So that's really, really unfortunate because... Yeah, that would have been nice to have that confusion on him because I know he's not going to have any physical attacks. So that would have been really sweet, but unfortunately the hack's coming into play here. This is round 2, so hacks everywhere. And he's just going to go for Curse here. And I'm fully paralyzed, so this is just going swimmingly. Just going swimmingly. He's going to keep going for Curse. I'm not sure if he has any real attack against me. But I'm really hoping this does a lot of damage. It is super effective, and it's going to do about 1/3. so that is sweet. If he had any brains, he would switch out. And he's just going to keep going for Curse here. I'm not really sure what he's doing. But we're going to Giga Drain him again. And we get a critical here, so that's great, because that's going to take that thing down. I'm not even going to get to see what it does if it was planning something. So now he's down to his last Pokemon. I've still got Pupitar in the wing, but Pupitar pretty slow, so I'm kind of worried about what this thing might be. But it is a Magneton. So that, I don't know what to think about that. I'm going to go for the Giga Drain, see what it wants to do here. It's going to go for Tri-Attack. So that's going to do very little damage to me. I'm going to get this thing as low as possible here, but unfortunately I am fully paralyzed. And I don't want this to take forever, so I'm just going to switch out. I figured I'll be able to live whatever it does, as I think I resist both forms of its attacks with it using a normal attack or a lightning attack. Obviously, I would fully resist it. So I don't think it's going to be able to do too much to me. It is just going to go for Tri-Attack again here. And yeah, that's definitely not very effective. So unfortunately, with that miss, we do lose the Perfect Continue, but doesn't really matter. We still have one going into the last 4 trainers, and we'll probably get one from the first couple of ones. And we'll be able to handle the Ultra Ball round in round 2. Oh man. This is really challenging. I guess that's why they call it the Challenge Cup. Because when you use other Pokemon that are terrible, you know, that poses a challenge. Anyway, that's going to be Quad 4 effective with a stab move. Yeah, I figured that thing would go down. So it just explodes into a bunch of pieces. And yeah, that's going to do it for this video. So next time we will finish up the Ultra Ball round of Challenge Cup in round 2. So I hope you guys will join me again, you know, for more Raging Cajun. Anyway, yeah, so I'll see you guys then. Later!